there's just like this crazy positive energy. I wish I had better words for it, but it's just like everyone kind of is living in this atmosphere of like radiance and happiness. Just like, man, there like that was great music, like great times, great dancing. Just like no one, I can't say no one. People don't leave here sad most of the time. Everyone leaves here just like, damn, that was a great time, and it's been consistently that way since we started a year and a half ago. So it's called Make Out Reef. It is from an episode of SpongeBob where they all become superheroes.
So without house shows, there's really not a place for the youth to kind of go experience live music around here. People are under 30, but if you go to a bar, 30 is like the average age.
I think house shows, because there's people that live here, and you know, we have our friends and they have their friends and so forth, and so we have sort of just like the de facto nature of a house venue. You have almost like a built-in audience, and you can bring in, you know, some band that has zero following in South Carolina, and they're just on tour from, I don't know, Philly or Houston or something, and they just need a place to play or even a place to sleep. And so we can bring them here and introduce them to a whole slew of people who would not be introduced to music otherwise. And so it's a really good vehicle to spread awareness of smaller to mid-range bands that wouldn't have exposure here otherwise.
And we will have, you know, Make Out Reef as the address, but we'll say if you want to know the address, message us, you know, like do it in the direct messages or whatever.
Pablo has a lot of different meanings. There's not anything like this in Clemson, and people keep coming back, and the crowds keep getting bigger and bigger, and I think that's a testament to how much people like it. It was a lot of people just coming in and standing and kind of like bobbing their head and watching, but that show was where everyone really kind of like cut loose, and there was a lot of dancing, and there was some moshing during the punk band, and it was just a really fun time. It was kind of like that moment when everything kind of like clicked and everybody felt like they could be themselves. I think there's fun recreational ways that you can use your time on a Friday night or on a weekend that aren't self-destructive, and I'm glad that we can provide that.
It's a productive way to have fun, for sure. It's hard to kill something like this.